Hello again, everybody. Fiber Spider back again with another origami tutorial for you. And today, because, well, Halloween is quick approaching, and, well, I do love me some Edgar Allan Poe, I thought it would be fun to, well, mix the two, and we are going to be making some crows, or ravens today. And well, yes, it's kind of hard to see this little guy because he's pitch black, so I made some other examples, but the reason why I have the book is because it is a perching crow. So his little tail feathers go off the edge there, and he sits nice and tall and proud. And let me show you another example or two so that you can get a better idea. See, this one, he's a fancy crow, or raven, blackbird, and then a really schmancy fancy one, he's very regal, And then I've got another one as well, just to show you that, even when you are a chestnut brown, you can still be quite pretty. There you go. All right, so today I'm going to be using a gray sheet of paper, so it'll be nice and easy to see what it is that we're doing. So, without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so yes, I have a nice gray sheet, white on one side. We're going to start actually with the gray side up to begin with, and I'm going to start by folding it in half to make a triangle. And the beginning of this piece is very, very, very similar to a lot of the other bird-related projects that we've done before. Very similar to the crane. We open it up and turn, and then fold it again in half to make a triangle. There we go. Open it up, flip it over. So then with the white side facing up, fold it in half to make a rectangle. Open it up and turn, fold it in half again to make a rectangle. And then, to create the bird base that we need, going to then sort of squoosh along those lines, like so, bringing two sides to one side, and then two to the other, and then we have our open edges at the bottom, closed at the top, and smoosh down. And there you go. Okay, so if you've made the crane, these next couple of steps are going to seem very, very familiar to you. We're going to take this edge here and this edge here and fold them along the center. First with these two top flaps, and then with these two flaps, all separately. All right, so just grabbing one, bringing this edge to the center edge, making a kite fold. There, nice little point there. Like so, and then do the same thing with this side. There. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So flip it over, then bring this edge and this edge to the center. There we go. And then last bit of preparation, going to fold this triangle down along this edge right here. Unfold that, turn it over, and then fold it again in the opposite way. There you go. Unfold that, and we are all set for the next step. Okay, so next up, unfold these two front flaps, and then just take this top layer and bring it back, and using this fold as a guide, like so, and then squoosh this closed, and then bring that all the way up and fold it in on itself, like this. Do the same thing with the other side. And flatten it down. There. And then we do the same thing on the other side. Open up these flaps. Take just the top layer here. Open it up. Peel it back. And then enclose the inside with the gray. And then flatten it down. And there you are. Okay, so at this point, you should have two little legs at the bottom. We're going to take each of them and bring the tip up to this point right here, right in the middle. Bring it right up to that point there. And crease. Do the same thing with the other leg. And actually, these will be the feet eventually. Bring it up to that point. And crease. Okay, next step, I find it's easier actually if you turn it around like this. And we're then going to bring both of these points outward. I'm going to show you. So this edge is going to be along this top edge here. And create a little triangle like that, just folding it up. Going to do the same thing on this side. Okay, and then from here, it's going to seem a little bit weird, but I'm going to go slow. So basically, going to unfold what we just did, open this up a little bit, and along those creases that we made, if you stick your finger into there and then squoosh down, along those creases that we made. And again, it creates sort of like a little kite. Nice and flat. I'm going to do the same thing with this one. Get in between those layers, open that up, insert your finger, and then flatten down. And the feet actually are almost done. Then along these center lines, just going to fold them in half downward. Along those center lines. And the feet are actually done at this point. Then, last but not least, what you need to do is take one of these flaps. It really doesn't matter which side you're on because they're both the same. Bring one of the flaps down, and also bring this top triangle down as well. Okay. Okay, so this last part is where the magic really happens. If you turn it over and then fold it in half lengthwise along this center crease with the legs facing you, just fold it in half. And you can see the bird really starting to take shape. Just make sure that the legs are on the inside. There we go. And then one more step to go. The head. Okay, which is actually quite easy. So figuring out about how big you want the head to be. You know, he could have a little itty bitty beak, or he could have a larger beak. Totally up to you. I like to go about halfway-ish and fold it down to make the head. Unfold that, go inside, and then fold it inside and down, and then smoosh. And there you go, a finished bird. And yes, he has to perch. It has to be official. And there you go. Cute little perching blackbird. Or gray bird, you know. Alrighty, my dears. So that's going to conclude today's tutorial on how to make a perching crow. Really hope that you liked today's video, and if you did, please give a little thumbs up button down below. You know that I appreciate your appreciation as always. And you know what to do until next time, right? I want all of you to stay inspired, stay caffeinated, and stay folding fun, fabulous flying things, even the freaky ones. And stay safe. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now, everybody, and have a great day.